committed. Putting out this request for bids is just the next stage in what is a ideological march toward an authoritarian fiat. There's no other way to look at this, that the president would move 4 million people with a stroke of a pen on an executive order or fiat and declare them to be legal.
Is it your sense that between Election Day and when the new Senate is sworn in, that if it indeed goes Republican, you would what? Take executive action during that 60-day interregnum period, as we call it?
The interregnum, fancy talk for lame duck.
From the Vatican.
You know, I love it. You know, I just can't imagine this president lying to us about anything, and he has declared that he will do precisely that, which is sign up, as many as he can on one order, giving them amnesty. And, you know, as I say, the man is honest to a fault. He never says anything he doesn't mean. So we've got to take him at his word. The reality is politically, it's going to be determined, I think, in large measure by the outcome of the election. If the Republicans take a large Senate majority, this president will be in difficult, deep trouble if he pushes the envelope on constitutional power and, in fact, abuses and flaunts our Constitution.
Let me come back to that.
Sure.
Here's what the National Citizenship and Immigration Services president said. Whether it's the failure to uphold the public charge laws, the abuse of our asylum procedures, the admission of Islamist radicals or visas for health risks, the taxpayers are being fleeced and public safety is being endangered on a daily basis. That's with regard to more illegals coming.
That's correct. And it's a reference as well to, of course, the lack of border security at our ports of entry, whether they be airports, seaports, or the borders, north and south. This is not a joke, and this president is, people talk about him as being an unserious president. This is a president, in my judgment, Bill, who is very serious. He is very serious about demonstrating that he can break the Constitution, its prohibitions, its negative charge, if you will, as the scholars like to look at it. I see it as the most positive document ever written. It's the foundation of our nation, and what he is doing is terribly endangering to this constitutional republic.
Quickly, and you touched on it, if Republicans do get the majority 7 days from now, what is your expectation during that 60-day period before you get the first week of January? Or what have you thought about with regard to immigration, even bigger issues about what a Republican Congress would do with legislation sent to his desk?
You know, Bill, I've endorsed what Congressman Bob Goodlatte and the House Judiciary Committee, he's the chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, they've come up with and passed these bills out of committee into the House. There are 4 principal bills that are the foundation of intelligent, responsible reform in the national interest. I support it 100%. It provides for border security. It provides for reforming immigration laws and providing a pathway to legalization for illegal immigrants who have been in this country for a certain period of time. But it's all predicated on the national interest, not the vested interest of either the right, the Business Roundtable, Chamber of Commerce on the left, that is socio-ethnic activist groups, and the Democratic left wing.
Wow, it's going to be an interesting time.
It is.
Regardless. Indeed. Thank you, Lou Dobbs.
Thanks, Bill.
Don't miss Lou. Check him out on the Fox Business Network, and if you're not sure where to find him, log on to foxbusiness.com/channel finder.
Love Channel Finder.
Thank you, sir. Martha, what's next?
Interesting segment coming up. Former CBS reporter Cheryl Atkinson says her computer